Wafau tu wina semanatu kuku ile ne fiafi ile tamaitai orota ua ile fata oto to school maitasi. The wonder superwoman of Proverbs 31. Ole tamaitai, I honestly cannot even match the virtues and that she portrays. Ose tamaitai yana to ayo le lata lava yai yana tu manama. Tuitimana tuwale tenina sa wale hata leole Wonder Woman. Ilitamsanga iwa physical feet. When it was released in the movies, everybody wanted to go watch it. Wonder Woman was strong, noble, and courageous. Ilitamsanga iwa physical wono na outwele hata mwana. And she also showed malos, lototoa, malwadi, failauga. And I have one on the board. Otemana tua to ititi le, I said ititi na ititi. Ele, yaiso na superhero outfit, also na one outfit. Judith, Laptamatele, she was obsessed with Moana and Wonder Woman. Come closer to home. We have Heilani and Moana achievement. Otita watu e umata usangane umatu ito atele pepe samu. Ai moya Heilani Moana. Why? Inspiration. I love how both women say to me for that to I love how both women put their focus and their platform on empowering women. I don't know about you, but after watching both movies, after watching Heilani and Moana on the board, get crowned, I felt inspired and empowered. I felt women power. Ote loa omoti loa, ole la mona lena, etatao ona tato la mona ina, e atato loa lele, lo tato otua. Amen. Reading about the Proverbs 31 woman makes me want to be like her. But sadly, ematwa ile match lava. Ako matamaitai o fata oto itotas. Amen, Peleti? But good news, ladies, good news. She empowers me to be like her, and I hope after this short talk, you will feel the same. It is how we, women of faith, women of valor, singers for Christ, should treat each other. It's a tato una tato alofa angalele fa malosi tatalo letas letas. It is what she told me to love, be kind, encourage, and pray for each and every one of you. Amen. Sitala paso piso kufu e fatale mta oku pata otototas. Ole tusi ofo tuwama alitinai na ntamatama. If so ani eswesana ba. Otuwama alitinai le mwelu. Yani mwelu le tuku wala mwa le ile faidu kumwa ma faidu kwefa. Olfa fine foi olota ua olfa tusa ole metaphor ya tua ifa matala o ia ole tua tamai alufa male apanle. Ole ale o ia isa fa matala ole abea yona winga ana lio fa losi etato. Proverbs 31 is a book of advice for the boys. Who are looking to guide their decision making in choosing a life partner. Amen. It was advice from King Lemuel's mom for him. I'm not going to talk about finding the perfect girl, but I will use characteristics to empower us tonight. Her character Olo mo wale fata o te tō tasi anon pei pa school tasi o school weaver, olo i reile mau o lunga. Ole tamaitai e sini no na tau i pe nina. Why expensive? Say amen, we are expensive. Amen. God created us all differently. He gave us different expensive gifts. You know, tato te fi ai male. Ile sticky rice aside, Amen. Yeah, Auntie Toya, in my own opinion, she's a good baker. You know, Doreen Eva caters for hundreds, and we have enjoyed her food lately. Janelle and the Conqueror girls, I was expecting them to be up here, but they had another best version. The oldies came, and you know, whenever Janelle and the girls, Conqueror girls sing, I am inspired. Peter, wow, she's a great leader, amen?
Amen.
Because some of us do not have the gift of leading. E tofu lava tato ma me alofa, matale ni tamata, ma esi tamata ma esi o fa me alofa ma yele toya tato.
Amen.
So what must we do? Affirm it, appreciate it. Tu fa tasi lautalen, lautalen.
Amen.
There's women power.
Amen.
That's the Proverbs 31 woman with affirmation mentioned. Emomonia tu fafitaya te auto. Malava. Te loni si auto na to matabate la video. Sa tu ilunga Facebook. Fafitaya no comments. Fafitaya o malava te muni fafitaya tala ya mola famania. Mola tala ya. For married women, your husbands, they trust you. They trust their lives. Amen?
Amen.
With you, their lives is in your hands. They cannot live without you. Amen?
Amen.
If I to ila utausinga wala ufanao, enatiana na iau filifilinga ifai manenga osio au.
Amen.
A successful man, do not forget, whatever may be, there is always a strong woman. Unseen, supporting from behind. Woman power. Amen. For us, single ladies, keep living the best life directed by God. Amen. For one fine day, He will give us that man. But if not, keep living life to the fullest.
Amen.
Her compassion and generosity. Proverbs, this woman extends her hand to the needy, demonstrating compassion and empathy. Isn't that what our ministry is all about?
Amen.
But look inside our ministries. Even if it's to share or to pray for. I pray that I am that woman in the space I need.
Amen.
Let us show love, kindness, and give generously when we can to one another.
Amen.
Not at all her strength and dignity. God gives us the strength to endure the hardships of life.
Amen.
For sending prayers
Amen.
for Faibu and Fiame and their daughters. We were going to pause and pray for them for a minute. But their daughters are our daughters and
Amen.
our sisters. Amen. And we love you, Faibu and Fiame and your daughters.
Amen.
International Women's Day in Tausama. e te ala lava I lunga, e te mua e ala I lunga, e te mune foi e moe I le po te tono longa inga. O le tamaitai e ia ilona mamalu, she has dignity. We all have dignity when we learn to love and value ourselves. I le whasamoa, o tātou tamaitai, o pere o tātou ainga. Oi mata o tātou tō mai. Whai mai tohinga, you are the apple and the pupil of my eye. That is how valuable we are, ladies. We will never know our value if we don't value ourselves, in which God created us to be. Muni, her legacy. But oto tonu tasi whai upo was value o tonu tasi. O tama itai o whata oto tonu tasi. Ele ngata I mamalu, wa fia e luna nuu. Lona lana ngani wenga, lana onga, lana ekaye sia malona ainga. Efe ola mai foi, lana whanau, mona nieces, mona nephews, e wala awia o whanamianga. The Proverbs 31 woman not only is honored and praised by her family, but her children, her nieces and her nephews, call her blessed. This Proverbs 31 will leave an everlasting legacy of righteousness and wisdom. If all the boys and girls, if your mama is here, can you all stand with me and give them a round of applause? Afabia Talabo, Tina, Tamaitai, and teens, if you are here with me, let's all stand up. Let's clap for our mothers, who is a blessing to us. Like I mentioned, this Proverbs 31 woman will leave an everlasting legacy of righteousness and wisdom, inspiring others to follow in her footsteps. This reminds me of a very important woman. This reminds me of my mom. The next slide. Looking at my life, she sure has left a legacy for me to follow. Typical Samoan woman. She didn't go to university. Who was a stubborn Catholic, but respected my mom's religion. Amen. So much that he would stay home on Sabbath. I asked, "Sabi na kapi, o nagila iya o TV." And he said, she was a stay-at-home mom, but she loved her God, and her church was her home. Being the youngest of 7, Ola in Samoa, she made sure that I was in adventurous, pathfinders, youth, attended church schools. O te loa o le sona umalava e a o ina mai le tausino la na whana matua. Ua tufatas e a o ina ia. The mistake she made and learned from her older kids was now upon my head. I used to hate it. But come to think of it, I'm still in church. Amen. But I'm still here. Amen. And I hope I will leave the same legacy. Amen. We can look at ourselves and say our mothers have died. It is now our turn to make sure that we each leave a legacy that will inspire others to follow the footsteps of Christ. Amen. Can we be that woman? Yes. Yes. And a little more. No. A definite yes. Because even though we fall short, we have the strength of a woman. Amen. The strength of a woman from God to get up on our feet and move forward. We are daughters of this metaphoric woman who is God himself. So there is nothing to fear because he's always on our side. whaalofa, o le agalelei, o le whaaloalo, o le whaangalosi, ma le tatalo le tasi o le tasi. O mea alofa mataleni o whaamanuia mai e le atua, au o le tātou mita, ma whai mo i tātou, a ia tuwa tasi, ma loto e tasi, e whai a ilana ngā luenga. Au anga i mai lunga leo whai pese ata mai tai mai New Sydney Samoa. New Sydney? Tinara ta mai tai o whale o. A tatala le filiali, ia lofa le atua, ma tausi o whaamanu le te roto uma. Let us depart from this gathering feeling empowered as women to walk in the footsteps of the Proverbs 31 woman, who is God Himself, leaving a legacy of love and righteousness for generations to come. So but the best of Alan of a person, without to win women of faith, Tamaitai or the Fatuatua, Yamazia of